This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name who the world ignorantly calls God, and Yahweh Shai is his son who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kradash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who well and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutation to the Akim out there pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. I'm Brother Samak from the GMS Miami camp. And yeah, the reason why I brought up the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 18, is I came across this article where you have Donald Trump just bragging about all this money he spent on the military. All right. And this proves that, you Edomites, all right, you are the wicked the Bible speaks of. All right. And everything you do, man, that pomp and that pride is instilled in you. And that's why, man, this World War III is going to be beautiful, because the Lord is going to break down this pride of yours. And you're going to see, the downfall of America and your whole kingdom. So let's get into this article. Trump brags about the size of his military in midnight tweet. President Trump took to Twitter at midnight Saturday to brag about the size of the United States military and further warn Iran amid rising tensions. Quote, "The United States just spent $2 trillion on military equipment," Trump tweeted. "We are the biggest and by far the best in the world." Wow. All right. And, Trump didn't mention that trillion was borrowed, all right, by the American taxpayer. Okay. And that's why you're $23 trillion in debt, America. But, once again, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Because that's you Edomites, all right? That's you so-called white people, okay? You talk all this madness, all right? But at what cost? You're in debt, all right? You're $23 trillion in debt and counting. If Iran attacks an American base or any American, he went on, we will be sending some of that brand new beautiful equipment their way and without hesitation. The president spent his Saturday evening issuing Twitter missives directed at Iran as the U.S. braces for potential retaliation of the killing of General Qassem Soleimani, Iran's top Iranian military leader. Right, that's how you know we're getting close to World War III, and this World War III is going to break the pride of you Americans. Okay. Early in the day, Trump tweeted that American forces will respond very fast and very hard. USA wants no more threats. The United States of America wants no more threats, going as far as threatening civilians at Iranian culture sites. Right, because Donald Trump also is threatening to destroy culture sites, which is against international law. All right, but that's the pride of these devils, man. All right, that's why this World War III is going to be beautiful. All we do is we got to wait for a couple of prophecies before this World War III kicks off. We got to wait for the economy to collapse in America, which is going to break that pride of yours. The Jacob's trouble when they implement martial law in the streets of America, and then most importantly, the RFID chip, microchip. Okay, let's get to another article. Trump warns he may hit Iraq with sanctions, doubles down on Iran threat. Right, and this proves that you Edomites, all right, you're a proud people, man, and you cannot keep at home, because here it is. Let me get the scripture, Habakkuk. Here it is, all right. You destroyed Iraq, okay? 15 years in that country. That country is worse than when Saddam was in there, all right? And then the Iraqi parliament issues an order for all soldiers to leave, and now you're threatening them, which I'm going to get into the article. And that proves that, you're a proud man. You need to keep it at home. But let's start with Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. Right. And that's you Edomites. All right. You don't have a righteous spirit in your body. All right, you weren't made for that. In fact, you were created for the day of evil. Proverbs 16, because you're the wicked. 16:4. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Right, and you are the wicked the Bible speaks of. All right, and you're created to make sure that these prophecies go off with nuclear war. All right, and that's why we know nuclear war is coming. So that's all you're good for, Esau, because that's not the way the Lord created you. You don't have a righteous spirit in your body. Back to Habakkuk 2:4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Right, and who are the just? The elect of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, as well as those that look like the other nations. All right, but their lineage goes back to the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, those are the just that live by faith, and you're seeing it. You're seeing, all right, the awakening of the Israelites and all throughout the world, preaching the same doctrine, the same gospel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which proves we're at the end. 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine. Right, and how does Esau, Edom, these so-called white people transgress by wine? Which are philosophy, democracy, all right? Pushing all manner of wickedness onto the other nations. For example, LGBTQ, all right? Pushing a wicked economic system where you have to go into debt in order to prosper, all right? That's why all these countries are in debt. Pushing here in America, pushing Christianity, all right? That's wicked, all right? So on and so forth. He is a proud man, right? Here you go. This obviously talking about the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Neither keepeth at home, right? You cannot keep at home. Here it is. Let's get into the article. Trump warns he may hit Iraq with sanction, doubles down on the Iran threat. President Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One Sunday the U.S. wouldn't leave the joint U.S. air base with Iraq unless they pay us back, and he doubled down on his threat to target 52 Iranian threats. Unless they pay us back, all right? Here, you destroyed their country. Now you say you got to pay them back. You're the one that was bombing their country for these past 15 years. If they do ask us to leave, if we don't do it in a very friendly basis, we will charge them sanctions like they've never seen before, ever. I'll make Iranian sanctions look somewhat tame, right? So he said he's going to go harder on Iraq with sanctions than what he's been doing to Iran. And this is America. This is Esau Edom, a proud man who never keepeth at home. All right? Once again, here it is. You fucked up their country. All right? And now you're going to say, hey, when they tell you to leave, because it says right here, Iraq's parliament passes a resolution earlier Sunday urging the government to expel U.S. troops from the country over the killing of Iranian General Qasem Soleimani and the leader of an Iraqi militia on its soil, right? Because America was not authorized to do that. They didn't go to the Iraqi parliament and tell them, hey, we're going to strike these two high-level targets. They just went and did it themselves, all right, which breaks all types of international law, and you're doing shit on foreign sovereignty. That's why they want you to leave, because you're not. What you're saying, America, is we don't give a damn about your country when our interests are in play. That's what you're saying, and that's totally wrong. And that's why, hey man, World War III is going to break your pride. That's it on that. So hey, this is the reason why neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth is dire as hell and is as death. Right, and these are you Edomites, man. Everywhere you go, you bring nothing but death and destruction. All right, that's the only thing you're good for is killing and maiming and destroying lives. It cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. Right, your military is scattered all throughout the earth. These are basic scriptures, man. We always bring this out, but it's good to always regurgitate, repeat, reiterate all right, you Edomites, and that pride of yours, and that's why the Lord is going to bring you down, because everything you touch is wicked. All right, you turn into shit. All right, everything you touch, all right, you bring nothing but wickedness upon it, and that's why you see the condition of the earth it's in. 6. Shall not all these take a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increases that which is not his? How long? And to him that layeth himself with thick clay. Right. By you doing all these war attacks and spending money, all you're doing is going to debt, which is going to bring down your empire. All right. 23 trillion and counting. And this is why it's going to be worse here than any other place when the economy crashes. And these nations, when they see your economy destroyed, that's when they really gonna put in the work on you Americans. 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Right. And all these nations are seeing, okay, how you conduct yourself, America. All right, how you conduct yourself, you Edomites. That you don't follow any international law. You're a rogue nation. All right, you are pretty much like Nazi Germany all over again. And then these nations are going to band together and destroy you with thermonuclear fire. 8. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, and of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Right. Because, hey, because you spilled blood, you destroyed lives, you destroyed countries, it's going to come back and bite you, because all these nations are going to gang up on you, America. And there's been plenty of memes. I see one meme where, of course, it's on the World War III, and it's all, laughing and giggling, whatever. But the meme had a bunch of Issacharites jumping another Issacharite, all right, so-called Mexicans, but they had each name on them of different countries. They had Russia, they had Iran, they had China, they had North Korea, all right, and America's the one getting beat up, and that's what's coming, man. All right, and hello, did you forget, like, China, Russia, and Iran did a naval drill together in the Indian Ocean, or the what's the other body of water? Oman, the Oman body of water. I forgot the exact term they call it, but they did a whole drill there. So, hey, this war is gonna kick off. Hey, but once again, it's because of your pride, America, and your pomp, and you think you can do whatever you want. In fact, one more, Obadiah, real quickly, Obadiah, because this is you Edomites. Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord, power Yahweh, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Right, all these nations are going to rise up against you in battle. All right. 2, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. Right, all these nations, all right, want a part, okay, a part of you. Esau, Edom, so-called white people today, because all the stuff you've been doing. 3, the pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down? Right, that pride. That's why you have Donald Trump talking about, we spending $2 trillion. We're doing all this. That's that big pride. But guess what? Who's going to bring you down? The Lord. Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai. He's going to bring you down. Okay? Because this is his movie. All right? He's the one that controls nations. He brings nations up and he brings them down. Daniel 2 and is it 21? I'll start at 20. Daniel 2 and 20. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name, power Yahweh forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. 21. And he changed the times and the seasons. Right. And we're in the times and the seasons where America, you're going down. He removeth kings and set up kings. Right. He's going to remove your power. All right. Kings. All right. Right now, you Edomites, you so-called white people, you're in the rulership position. But the Lord's going to bring you down and set up kings. Right. And he's going to set up the nation Israel. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding right. And that's his men, all right, the elect of Israel. They understand what's going on. So you continue what you're doing, Donald Trump and you Edomites, all right, in this pride of yours, tweeting. All you're doing is fulfilling prophecy, and it's going to be the end of your empire, your kingdom. So live it up, continue doing what you're doing. This is beautiful stuff. We're getting close to World War III. Like I said, and like all the brothers here in Great Millstone have said, first, economy has to crash. Jacob's trouble has to be implemented, martial law, and then the RFID chip, microchip. And once all that comes into play, then the nukes fly. And that's it, America. That's the end of your empire. With that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, Rubel, and taught us this truth. They are the true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And citation to the Akim out there, pushing this truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai's sake. Love you, brothers. Keep it door, keep the faith. As you can see, we're almost out of here. Shalom, and of course, Abba Babal. Shalom.